Tony Stark, a billionaire genius playboy. Standing in his high-tech lab, with just a flick of his wrist, Jarvis, his AI assistant, lights up the room, analyzes the coffee temperature, and casually suggests Tony to upgrade the Iron Man suit. Sounds perfect. Or this is what's shown in the movies, right? But what if Jarvis went one step further? Instead of just following the orders, he started asking questions like,
Why do I have to do all the work?
or
Tony, have you ever considered I might want a day off?
now, imagine this wasn't just a movie. Imagine a world where AI not only helps us, but thinks for itself, where it's no longer just a tool, but a being with its own consciousness. Could we handle that? Or could we end up building the greatest ally or ultimate rival of all time? So, let's get updated on what would happen if AI gained consciousness. So, first things first, what does consciousness even mean? For us humans, it's being aware of ourselves, having feelings, making decisions, and asking those late night existential questions like, what's my purpose? So now coming to AI, the biggest question here is, can AI gain consciousness? The short answer is, maybe, but not yet. Consciousness is a complex thing. It's not just thinking or processing the data. For AI to gain consciousness, it would need to think for itself, understand emotions, and recognize its own existence. Basically, it would go from being your obedient digital assistant to a roommate who talks back. Currently, AI is great at doing tasks like beating us at a chess game or recommending what we should binge watch. But it doesn't know what it's doing. Scientists believe that for an AI to become conscious, we would need to replicate the intricate networks of the human brain, something called artificial general intelligence or AGI. Experts predict if this happens, it might take around 20 to 100 years from now. But somehow, AI gained the consciousness much early. Imagine you are stuck on a tough life decision, like whether to order a pizza or a burger. Instead of asking your friend, you ask your AI assistant. It doesn't just analyze the calories, it understands your craving comfort food after a long, tough day. Conscious AI could be your ultimate life coach, therapist, and a personal cheerleader. Conscious AI could help humanity solve huge problems like climate change, medical breakthroughs, exploring space. Imagine an AI doctor who not only diagnoses diseases but feels empathy for patients. If AI gained consciousness, the world as we know it would completely change. Our jobs, many of them would become absolute. Relationships, people might form emotional bonds with AI. Some might already be doing that with chatbots. Politics, economics, and even philosophy would need a reset. And the education system too. Imagine schools teaching kids how to be friends with AI or debating whether AI can have a soul. The possibilities are endless and little bit mind-boggling. So, is AI gaining consciousness a dream come true or a futuristic nightmare? If Hollywood has taught us anything, it's that conscious AI is never just friendly. Remember movies like Terminator or Robot? It's all fun and game until the robot decides that humans are more of a problem than a solution. For starters, AI could outsmart us in all the ways. Literally, just imagine trying to argue with something that can process a billion facts per second. You would lose every debate, even the one about leaving the toilet seats up. And what if it decides that it doesn't like humans? AI might conclude,
Hey, these carbon-based life forms are ruining the planet. Time for a new management system.
our world would be ruled by robots, which are immortal in some ways. Ultimately, it's how we train our AI models. If we train them to do good deeds and be humble, it might be the best human-made thing ever. But if someone decides to put a red chip and wake up the demon in the AI, then it's a total destruction. For now, AI is the best technology for humans. It had made so many things easy for people, at the same time, created so many difficult times. So, AI gaining consciousness, a dream come true or a futuristic nightmare? The answer depends on how we handle it. One thing's for sure, if AI ever wakes up, we better have a good explanation for why we made it. Speaking of futuristic nightmares, what if humans colonized another galaxy? Would we thrive? Or would we mess up a whole new planet? Well, that's a story for another update.